This is something that you literally can use on a daily basis. This is something that you literally can use on a daily basis.
Well, tonight we'll be talking about how we can make sure that our money stays sacred. And when I realized that our resources, our money could be sacred, it can be transformational, I started realizing, whoa, we just need to make sure we have the right vehicle to make sure that our resources can truly be transformational. And think about it, if you're a parent, your parental resources help transform the lives of the children that you parent, and actually those children around the children that you parent. So your resources are already transformational. So let's take our current resources and transform our families, our neighborhoods, our cities, our country. So I'm a part of 200 Plus Men. The 200 Plus Men is a group of men who come together on a monthly basis to solve problems. I want to just give a little bit of history and then jump right into the Green Book. So in 1997, Dr. Marie McDermott was vying to be the first woman president of NSU. And there was a lot of pushback. People were like, nah, we don't need that. And a group of men got together and said, we're going to stand up and politic to make sure that Dr. Marie McDermott becomes the first woman president. And it happened. So Ken Royster is, one of the multimillionaires in the area and has a great series of businesses, which include real estate, consultancy, and financial services. And we sat down together and we've been working to build what I'm about to show you, which is the Hampton Roads Green Book, which is the newest initiative of the Economic Advancement Committee of the Hampton Roads 200 Plus Men. So look, we've had a problem in our community, whatever term you want to rock with. In our community, we've had a problem since the late 60s, early 70s. And the problem is this, that the money circulates in our community one time, 6 times in our Latino community, 9 times in the Asian community, and in the white neighborhoods. It circulates such an unlimited amount of time, it's really hard to even track it. So what we want to do is to make sure that our money circulate longer and stronger, because we know that communities that self-employ have lower rates of poverty, preventable disease, pre-adult parenthood, imprisonment, crime, and violence. So we can address a lot of these problems, reduce the numbers, just by making sure that we recycle and we hold dear and we keep sacred our resources. So our solution is the HR Green Book.
Our parents didn't talk about it.
They didn't have anywhere to stay.
Freedom of travel hasn't come to us so freely.
More than a travel guide, the Green Book marked a safe path from state to state.
That made a huge difference for families.
Discover the legacy of a small book with a big story.
So in New York City, Victor Green and his wife, Alma Green, and when many people tell the story, they don't include the wife, but it was actually Victor and his wife, Alma Green, who developed the original Negro Motorist Green Book. They used that term back in the day. So it was 25 cents, and he was a postal carrier, a mailman, if you will. And he was also involved with some groupings of our mailmen throughout the country. And so within New York City, they put this together, this Green Book. And this Green Book was a list of locations in New York City where it was safe for you to be alive. You can go to this restaurant without being harassed, without having, things thrown at you, without having all of the challenges that they faced during that time period. And it started off in New York City, and then it traveled all across the United States of America. My father grew up in Alabama, and he lived by the Green Book. So as a matter of fact, while we traveled when I was a youth, he kept a Green Book, and he also kept the atlas in the glove compartment. So I got a chance to see this in real life. And so, Victor Green became an ancestor in 1960, but his book was in publication from 1936 until, the late 50s, right? And it was a listing of safe places throughout the United States where we could be ourselves without being terrorized. Okay. It also expanded to Bermuda, Canada, and even Mexico. They were doing it up big. And the interesting thing about it, as you see in this other picture, this says mobile lubrication, mobile gas. So the company that we know now is ExxonMobil, which started off as Esso Mobil, was one of the first businesses in America to carry the Green Book. So not just the postal carriers, but you can go to your mobile station and you can find a copy of the Green Book back in the day. So that was the historic solution. And that was to make sure that we were able to stay safe as we traveled the ways of the world here in the United States and in, Bermuda and Mexico. So we can make sure that everything was safe. Our current solution to make sure that things are safer, better, more, prosperous is the HR Green Book, which right now is an online destination, and it's going to be an app very soon. So it'll be online, and it's a cell phone app directory of our businesses, organizations, and professionals in the Hampton Roads, Virginia area. We currently have 1,400 listings in the platform. 1,100 identify as Black-owned. So we have a web version, and actually in about 30 days, we'll have the app version that'll be available. But right now on your phone, you can actually type in hrgreenbook.com and you'll have the same experience as if you were on your tablet or on your computer. Well, the great thing about this being under the 200 Plus Men, which is a community service organization, is we allow everyone to come into the platform at no charge. This is our community service to the community. So we can make sure that our money stays sacred and circulates longer and stronger. Hey, if you find that this is working for you, you can definitely move up to one of the higher tiers, which will provide a little more service from the platform and a little more service from the 200 Plus Men. So we start off free. And if you like to upgrade your experience, you can upgrade your experience. So this is what we need. We need as many as possible. Additional businesses, organizations, and professionals. Let me say that again. Businesses. Businesses, right? That's cool. Everybody understands that. Organizations, NAACP, fraternities and sororities, not-for-profit organizations, churches, mosques, synagogues, houses of worship, businesses, organizations, and professionals. And I'll show you in just a second where, let's say that you're a doctor and you work for Centera. Well, you can still list yourself in the platform. So when people go to Centera, they can say, hey, I want Dr. Sunshine. I want that. So this, we need additional businesses, organizations, and professionals to submit for their free listing into the platform. We're looking for 100 Green Book ambassadors. And Sunshine mentioned earlier that she's one of our first ambassadors. And our ambassadors provide promotion of the platform. They give ratings to listings in the platform. See, one of the great things about the platform is it allows for an opportunity where you can rate the different businesses, organizations, and professionals. So those who give excellent service will demonstrate their excellent service by the ratings. Okay. And also we need partners and volunteers with guidance and consulting, because we don't know everything. We don't claim to know everything. So if you have some ideas that would be beneficial to our mission of making our money more sacred and circulating it more, longer and stronger, we want to sit down and partner with you to make these things happen. So HR Green Book. You can go to hrgreenbook.com right now and you'll find our platform. And if you'd like to get in contact with me for partnerships or become an ambassador or for some ideas, look, you can email 200plusmenmedia@gmail.com or hit me up on my phone, 757-932-0177. That's 757-932-0177. And look, you're in our thoughts and prayers the same way the community is in our thoughts and prayers. So let's benefit together. Let's benefit together. All right, so let me do this. Now that I've shown you the Green Book, let's show you the Green Book. All right, so let's say you're a woman, right? And you want to say, hey, I'm a woman. We have a category of women-owned businesses. And right now, we have 298 women-owned businesses in the platform. Let's say you're looking for a lawyer. This is the lawyer that's helping us put the platform together. So this is Jasmine of JMA Law. And as you can see, you have her identifications here. Woman-owned, Black-owned, SWAM certified. She has one of the reviews. You know, her website is here. If you click here, it'll take you directly to her website. JMA Law PLC, telephone number, her corporate address, a little bit about her, photos. Let's see if these photos pop up. She does trademark, so that's one of the things she helped us with. LLC starter pack, if you need to start your LLC, she can help you with that. So, yeah. So we talk about some of the things that she does, you know, her representation right here, the additional locations, her Facebook, her Instagram, you know, so if you're looking for a lawyer, that might be a great place to start. You know, you're looking for a lawyer, there's about 40 lawyers in here that can provide you with great legal advice. Let's say you're looking for a dentist, D-E-N-T, dental. We'll go with dental as a category. So these are professionals. Some of these dentists don't necessarily own their firm, but they work for a firm. So Dr. Keenan Davis, he's actually my dentist. All right. So his website, his location, he actually has 2 locations. Yeah, one in Norfolk and one here in Virginia Beach. Picture of Dr. Keenan here, some information on the website. The website is up here as well. I need to write a review. And if you use Dr. Davis, you can write a review as well. And so we have a lot of dentists, 24 of them currently, that are in the platform. So, hey, everybody needs a good dentist. You can find a great dentist here. I love her smile, boy. And so this sister here is a excellent dentist. Owns a platform, I think it's in Virginia Beach. Yeah, it's in Virginia Beach, Shore Drive. All right. From the continent. This is from the continent, right? So in our platform, let's say you like eating. So I'm a little overweight. I'm working on that. I have people who are advising me and, you know, guiding me in that realm, but, you know, I still like some good food. So if I was looking for some food, you know, we have 202 locations in here. You know, some of them are food trucks, some of them are personal chefs. You know, some of these, this is the company that provides its own salsa, chutneys and salsa. So if you like chutneys and salsa, you can find that in here. So we have products that are made by us, you know. So this is just a great platform. We Care Cafe, you know, We Care Cafe. So this one represents Asian, Black-owned restaurant food. And hey, just great stuff here. Just great stuff. So this is the platform. This is the HR Green Book, yoga. All right. Is there somebody who does yoga in here? Let's find out. All right. Three yogis, 3 yoga practitioners. All right. Good. Veteran owned. So, hey, let's say you serve the United States of America. You're one of our veterans. So right now we have 43 of them in the platform. All right, good stuff. Unstoppable Nicole. That's an interesting play. Unstoppable Nicole, coaching for single mothers. Beautiful. I love that. I love that. Let's say you're looking for a mentorship program for your son or your child. This is what I started. So I'm kind of proud of that one. That one gets 5 stars for me. I need to write a review. That's what I need to do. I need to write a review. So we have photos of the Golden Fold, the mentorship program that I work with, and some of the activities that they're involved in. Overview gives you details of what we do. All right, it makes me feel real good. Good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good is your better and your better is your best. This one has a feed from the Facebook page. So you can watch his Facebook page. So the great thing about this platform, once again, if you go to free, and I'm going to shut up, Righteous. I'm bringing it to a close, Dominique. All right. So, hey, just click here, start today, put in your free information. There's no cost in the HR Green Book directory, so we can make sure that our money circulates longer and stronger. And I'm done.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the presentation. So I suspect that as we continue to grow, that we'll have more people, and you guys are welcome as well to forward out the link. We want to be respectful of your time, so we'll get ready to close out here. But I wanted to just touch on a few things. I wanted to highlight where you saw on the website that it's still in beta testing mode. And so this is something that we're looking to continue to build. Like you said, just 5 more people from today has signed up for the program. And so remember, this isn't just a platform that business owners and organizations can use or sign up to have listed. This is something that you literally can use on a daily basis. So like you said, if you're looking for a restaurant to eat or, you know, something in your regular everyday life, you literally can go to the platform and search in whatever it is that you're looking for. So right now, while it's in the beta testing mode, you'll be able to kind of just use those broad search terms until we're able to divvy down a little bit more and the amount of members grows a little bit more. But I think that like I said, even outside of businesses and organizations, we can begin to use this in our regular everyday life, so that the main word that stuck out earlier was that sacred. Sacred, literally the definition is dedicated, devoted, or set apart. And so if we want to continue to better our communities, we have to be dedicated. And that literally starts in your everyday life. And so if you know of any organizations or businesses or, you know, just professionals, anyone that, you know, would benefit from being just listed in this platform, please feel free to send the link. We're going to have another Zoom link Tuesday coming up here. And we'll try to make it more and more interesting as we go in. So we'll be able to highlight some of the businesses, hopefully get some people on here to talk about what they do and see if we can make some links to different people that are on the platform so that we can figure out how we can make money together. Does anybody have any questions or want to come in and say anything before we go? All right, so if you look in the chat there, you'll see the actual link to the HR Green Book. Please feel free to check it out in your own time. And again, feel free to share the link or tell anybody. I know that a lot of people, as I was sending out the link, were like, oh, I don't want to get involved or sign up for anything right now. And it's like, it's not that type of, we're not asking for any money. We're literally looking to get you in, filtered into the platform, get us utilizing the platform. And then of course, as we continue to grow, you know, the services will become more and more apparent. And then that's when you can, like you said, upgrade your platform or your service or your listing so you can get more benefits out of it. Of course, myself as Sunshine Connections and Mr. Raisha Salah as a financial advisor listed here in the platform are here as additional resources in support for the Green Book. So any questions, definitely feel free to reach out. Hi, Ms. Rosalind, thank you for joining us.
Hi, everybody. How are you guys?
Wonderful. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for explaining the Green Book. I really needed that.
Absolutely. And so, like I said, just remember that this Tuesday coming up, you know, this is a introductory. So this is literally the first Zoom that we've been able to create and put out. And we're super excited to just continue to build up. So Look forward to the next one on Tuesday. We'll keep them short so that we don't, we can respect your time, but we definitely want you to be able to continue to feel free to tap in to see what we're up to and what's going on with the Green Book.
Somebody just asked, how can they become an ambassador? Mr. Sekou, you want to let them know the information? I tell you what, if you're interested in becoming an ambassador, place your information in the chat, direct it to me, and I'll be in contact with you the next 2 days, and we'll find out, how you can participate as an ambassador. The ambassadors are helping us by sharing the information, by rating the different organizations, businesses, and professionals in the platform, and by helping us find some strategic partners so we can really ensure that we're a benefit to the community. One of the ambassadors reached out to me today, and I'm going to share this very quickly, and mention that it would be beautiful if within the app we had resources for somebody who's homeless, because she had a family member who recently became homeless. And even though there's a lot of resources out there, having it all in one location that's in a manner that doesn't embarrass somebody, because that can be a very emotionally trying time. And so we're working on one of the pages, and this actually should launch by Tuesday, where we'll have a list of resources for those who are struggling and with home insecurity, residence insecurity. And we're also working on a page for those who are struggling, who are re-entering the community after being locked up. And so we're going to have a whole bunch of resources on here that we'll be able to use strategically, confidently, and we'll be able to make sure that our resources circulate longer, stronger, and more sacredly. And Razel, hopefully you got the link, because Razel said, can you filter for woman-owned businesses? So I sent a link to Razel and to everybody on the Zoom. So if you click that link that says women-owned businesses, we currently have 298, but I suspect that once things are really filtered deeply, it's right around 600, because the sisters are doing it right now, y'all. Sisters are doing it right now. Oh, yep, you saw that? Perfect. Let me get off because I can talk all night.
Yeah, any other questions or concerns? I saw someone in the chat say, ask about a specific, someone being a part. Anybody, let's reiterate, anybody or any program or organization that's in the Hampton Roads area that you think should be listed in this platform, please feel free to forward the link. Listing on the platform is absolutely free. And so I think that's just the main place that we want to just stay and focus on, is that something that you can use for an everyday basis. Like you said, looking for, legal advice, looking for food, looking for resources, or any organizations that you think, people would benefit from in the area, definitely just send the link over, and they can create the free listing. And then moving forward, we'll find ways that we can highlight different organizations and cater it to the needs that we currently have in our community. Yes, Ms. Rosalind?
Oh, I just wanted to say it's so awesome that you're helping the brothers and sisters who have been incarcerated to get back into the workforce, and also addressing the homeless issue. That's not the right word to use, I understand. But I'm so used to saying it in terms of helping those so that they're not exposed, and it's a private situation. And also I wanted to ask, is it possible that could also incorporate victims of domestic violence who are in the same situation? That would come under homelessness?
It sounds to me like we need to have a conversation so you can help guide that portion. So okay. Welcome to the ambassadorship.
Okay, I like ships.
Let's ride.
All right.
Anything from anyone else before we continue? We scheduled out for about 7:35, 7:40. So I just want to make sure that everybody's questions or concerns are addressed before we go. And then, of course, we're still here. Whoever invited you. And then, of course, we have your email. So we'll be forwarding additional information out as we get it. Hey, I'm super excited. Thank you so much, everyone, for your time. Thank you so much for tapping in. Again, next Tuesday, the very next Tuesday coming up, another 30 to 40 minutes of your time in the evening, and just sending the link out to a few people will be greatly appreciated. And we're here if you have questions or concerns.
Appreciate everybody getting on. Thank you, Sekou, for giving your presentation, and also thank you, Ms. Dominique, for being the co-host. I thank everybody for getting on.
All right, guys. Peace, peace.
Peace.
Peace and blessings, everyone. Take care.